What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel content. Today's a bit of a special kind of video because what we're doing here is going to be a bit more of a commentary. I actually had done the original recording before, but unfortunately for me, while I was in the original recording, I sort of kind of like lost, had very, very bad audio, here and there. So I'm going to try my best to see if I can remember what I was talking about on the screen prior to the draft as well. Obviously, the first thing we had to talk about was the fact that I'd already completed the collecting all the A invitational cards. So that actually is great. But now I'm here talking about my wish list, my top four, which is typically the top four I want to actually acquire during this draft here. Jan seems to be the first one. I believe the first one. The second one is Bison. All right. For Jan, I'm just one copy short of actually getting him to SS. That way I can actually unleash his fighting spirit. That's why I'm looking forward to Jan. With Bison, you know what it is. I'm currently focused on Ivory right now in Divination. So I actually want another alternative to actually get Bison so we can actually unlock his soul power because we just have him on triple S. And the third person is actually some Ibuki. This is a character I've been sleeping on for the longest time. And as I mentioned in the past before, every other faction bar the Thunder faction has like a passive unit, the unit that sort of like does attack combos without it being triggered by them. They are triggered by other characters doing their combos. So everyone has theirs. With wind, we have Summer Elena. With flame, we have Kamiya Vega. With master, with Inferno, we have Evil Ryu. We have Goma Galakan, and to some extent, we actually also have Oni as well. But with the master, somebody because the only one which is a core character, so I'm hoping I can really get her as well. Actually, he came here to address the Saga situation here, right? As we know, pretty much, like I've always said, he pretty much has been acting as a bit of a support based character. All right. Unfortunately, the support being for the fact that he does a bit of some buffs, but mostly when he summons his clones, right? Unfortunately, his clones are supposed to actually be doing stuff, as the kids actually have suggested. He's supposed to actually they're supposed to be attacking, and as you can see with the garage there, I should be showing the garage shortly, if not now. But what I wanted to mention before that is that a C3 actually seems to be the only benefit so far for Ferricigat, all right? And we expect the clone to sort of like work like someone like Jen, all right? As you guys know, Jen actually has a clone too, but the clone actually does damage as well. But Ferricigat's clones just kind of stand there and do nothing and take damage only, like they're just extra shields, right? And that's what we sort of like use them as when we're doing the trial versions, all right? But if you look at the garages, I believe I'm hopefully about to click here now, the 6.6 version of the garage actually addresses the fact that if all allied fighters except the first Sagat and his copies are knocked out, the damage inflicted by the copies will be increased by 500%, with their damage reduction will be increased by 50%. Now, how are they supposed to be able to have a 500% increase in damage if they're not doing any damage at all? That is questionable for me, and we actually we got some addressing from Dino trying to actually explain the fact that the character is working as it is, but I believe there was a bit of a bot there where he mentioned like for now, meaning some things are going to be changed and addressed. Are they going to update the 6.6, or are they going to make sure that the character actually does start doing damage like how Jen's character does? And if you also see in the fighting spirit, we're supposed to have a copy of the character. If you lose your supported character, he takes over, and he's how is it supposed to work? Just stand there again? We're not hoping that's not the case. Last but not least, the other thing I also wanted to address as well is, if you remember in the super combo 2, it does also say that Sagat is going to control a copy of himself or his copies. How if you just summon a copy and they just stand there, that negates the fact that they're being controlled, right? They're doing nothing, they're just standing there. That's not control. That's just, summoning. So that actually, in my opinion, makes me believe that more is to come from the character. For now, he does work great as a support character. Also, I had concerns. I don't know if this was mentioned much, but I didn't really see all those, increase in the super combo gauge as expected. And like I mentioned before, Jen is a character you can actually go and try him out in the trial version and section to actually try and get the character going and see how it works out. Okay. Now that being said, we're about to. I believe we are pretty much done with first again. I wanted to address that particular situation, just get that out of the way because with the test there, we didn't get the chance to actually have just first again and his copies left standing. So we weren't able to experiment that. I don't know if we did. No, we didn't have with his copies. We were able to have a character along with First Sagat. And the other thing that we weren't able to have a chance for is obviously to see the characters attack. They were just kind of standing there, right? So now on to the factional A grade factional draft. Obviously, like I mentioned before, the top four are Jen, Bison, some are Ibuki and Achan. So I'm hoping we can actually get those characters. Of course, we're still compiling more for these ones here, the regular A frags, but we're not enough. We don't have 20 plus, so we're still gonna wait. And I'm sure there should be some more opportunities for me to get those to be able to get that on his own separate draft video. Okay, it was a bit frustrating for me realizing that the audio did not work out great, but as you can see here, we got a copy that we already had 5 stars for. That was also we have a 5 star character of that actually did not start off great. And I think we went over to go and confirm the characters that kind of like had 5 stars. And over here, I was addressing the fact that I was a bit worried I was going to get a lot of flame characters because we do have some flame characters, 2 characters who haven't gotten to triple S as of yet. Every other character are even close to just one. So it's a bit frustrating in that regard. So here we go with the continuous pool. We have Summer, Yang, and of course another 5 star character. Looked like it was a case of pulling out the 5 star characters. We should be getting to the point where the audio actually gets great and we can then go right ahead and switch back to our live commentary. Who is not a special faction would be, Fire, get him to upgrade, but I really want my special characters, my Master Inferno characters. We're getting characters that are pretty much worthless right now. This is the only annoying thing about the game. The game doesn't have a sense where if you have a full list of the characters, they would reduce the chance of you getting the copies of those characters. That's what should be happening. That's what I believe. Right? If you have a character already that is already full, just drop the chance of them being received by like 50%. By 50%? You know what? Yeah, you know, that is number two right there, guys. Number two is out in the open, and this is actually amazing stuff. We got Bison here, so good stuff. But still, my concern still remains. If you have gotten a full character list, you should be reducing the chance of getting those characters again, so that way we can actually push other characters. That would give free to play even extra, reason for them to succeed, and not where you have to start doing special polls and everything. Like divination, of course. So you know what? Who's number one again? Number one is Jen. All right, yeah, yeah. Well, we got our number two character. Okay, we're back to the dupes. We're not even getting characters that we don't have. Like for example, El Fuerte and Fire Aiden. That's actually pathetic. We're getting five characters that the first 14 characters bar, or just say the first 13 characters the first set of characters that we pulled because we have 24, right? So the first 10 characters except for Bison, are characters that are not are fully boosted. Maybe Poison was the only one that came that isn't fully boosted. It's really annoying. I should have been look at that. Look at that. We're just getting characters that are actually full. That's why I said this thing is really, really annoying. Okay, we got Fire Eaton. There's actually another composition there. I want my Master Inferno, all that kind of stuff. But look at this. Look at this. 5 star characters getting dupes for no reason at all. This is someone that we don't have. He's not boosted fully. El Fuerte, we finally get another copy of El Fuerte. Okay, that's not bad. But still, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Look at how many we've pulled. Look at another 5 star character. We're gonna get. It's like we're getting 5 5 star character, and then some random, just get one that you can use to boost your characters. All right, so Friday is popping up again. Come on, man. Give me another. Give me like a master character, man. Come on, guys. Master character, man. Or even another copy of Bison. Don't let it just be one. Don't let it just be one. We got 5 more to go. Come on, guys. Don't let. Oh man, we got 4 more to go, and we only got one Inferno card. Come on, man. Now we've got 3 more. This is getting Oh, this is pathetic, man. Come on, come on. Two more. Come on, just a master. Oh my God, this is the last one, man. Just let it end well. Let it end well. Let it end well. Well, honestly, the only compensation is that we got a couple of fire Aidens, so we have a chance to sort of boost him and get him to, uh, you know, um, what I think we have a chance at least, get him to like S not S plus, because we need S plus. If we once we get S plus, we can definitely get him to, SS plus two because I have two copies of can fully boosted. So let's see how this whole thing pans out in the end when it comes to boosting and maxing them out. All right. So first of all, let's go to the let's just go and awaken. All right. So we only get one copy of Fire Eater for awaken. That's unfortunate there. All right. Second thing we're gonna do is gonna go based on faction. L4H should be ready to actually get to S plus, and that means he's the only one in wind that isn't in triple S. So that's the amazing. So that means he's ready. You know what? Let's get the guy to his 4 stars. Right? We're actually we're close to maxing out in addition. And imagine if I have to pull the other ones, but we have the the regular S frags, A frags, right? But we gotta wait for that for now. All right. So, what else are we looking at here? Just get him to double S. Yep. He's the only one that needs this copy right now. Okay. And I think that's it for Alfredo for now. We need to have another one pull that will pull. Uh, we have dupes. Well, not even a healthy amount of dupes. Let's go to Thunder faction. All right. Combat Gal gets to 5 stars. All right, and that means he's done. All right. Who else is here? We have copies that I'm just gonna just use them like this, man. Screw that. Get Ryu to S plus. All right. If we had the chance to do that, but we don't have the chance to do that yet, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit more. I think that's all we have for. Okay. Yeah, that's all we have for Thunder. Nothing else. Nobody else can combine. Yep, and we would have a spec. And for him, yeah, man, we're gonna start using some of these tubes here. Dazim's already 5 stars. He's also 5 stars already. Let's make sure that we confirm that one. Okay, and we're just gonna need one more copy of Fire and let's get him to S plus. So that's where we can actually boost him. And as you can see here, once it gets to S plus, I have 2 copies of Ken waiting for him. I'm using it for nobody else, and we can just go right ahead and just push him to SS plus 2. Right, and then of course we're now focusing on trying to get Fire done across the board. Otherwise, we still have these other characters just chilling and lying around here. You guys will have to wait. Once Fire done is sorted, then we can now focus on you guys. All right. And otherwise, we got nothing. We only got Bison, one free copy of Bison. We have, we need one more to obviously get into SS plus one. But that is pretty much about it there with regards to the draft day. We got one of our 4 wishes, and of course we also got a bit of a minor compensation with regards to Fire Aidon getting an extra boost. Uh, the bio here, I thought it was that was there with someone food lovers fighting tournament is not show up. True community, Mighty Hunter, what's your favorite food? Do of course. How about you, Mrs. I gave? Just feeding them foods. My addition and flavor. Just story is not that interesting. Close that. There's one more person that we can actually get some 50 gems from, I believe. Okay, Fire Hidden on the second buyer. Oh, this is a lot. Three master. I can always read that in the past there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, with regards to the draft day here. Let me know what you guys think. And this also means we can actually go back and review our wish list. All right, go over here. Somebody's maxed out, right? I feel like there's somebody that's maxed. Oh, okay, no, he's not maxed out yet. Just one more star. But he's the only one left. And then of course we have these guys here. Oh, for this team here. Oh yeah, his one is maxed out. Oh, they just don't show it over here. So I'm gonna uncheck him. Who do I want to add? Who do I want to add? I think there's only one more person that you can add. Really, only one option. So we're just gonna put her there in the wish list, and that's about it there. Now for the flame, we're still on where we're at. That's the one that, ironically, not getting as much as I would because I used a lot of them for food in the past. But it's all good, guys. That's pretty much it from me, guys, with regards to the draft day. Thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for subscribing to the channel as well. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. We're slowly approaching 100 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys once again. Let's try and make it 100 subscribers, guys. All the viewers, just tune in, subscribe to the channel. Smash a like as well. We're still waiting for 10 on the previous video there. I don't know if you've gotten to 10 already, but we should be pretty close. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.